Good afternoon. We are out here in the shop, guys, and it is a rainy day. So I decided to come to the shop, unload the back of the truck. I had a whole lot of what's happening in the back of the truck. Went ahead and got all of that situated. Got my welder out here, some power tools, all of that. Went and brought some grease and hydraulic fluid and stuff because Uber will be coming here very shortly, and I want to get it kind of greased up and lubed up before we start working it here on the new property. But I've got a problem. I've got a big problem. It's going to be a little while before I get electric hooked up out here at the new property. I have to put a power pole in and a 200 amp box and a whole lot of what's happening before they will turn the power on out here. So it's going to be a little while, and as you can see, it's dark in here. So I need a power source, and so that's what we're doing today. We are going to use the Jackery 3000 Pro to power the shop over here at the new property until I get power hooked up. The 3000 Pro is a perfect power solution for the shop right here. It's got plenty of power to be able to light this up and to run a whole lot of my outdoor tools and stuff that I'm going to be using here, like charging up all of my battery operated tools and also lighting it up in here so we can see, to be able to film, to make good videos for you guys. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed, take a look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. I am very familiar with Jackery. As y'all know, I've been working with them for the last couple of months. I've done the 2000 Pro, the 2000 Pro V2, and now I'm doing the 3000 Pro. So I'm excited about the 3000. I've been highly impressed with their products up to this point, and I believe that nothing's going to change with the Jackery 3000 Pro. I'm sure it's going to be a beast of a unit, and I'm excited to get in this box and check it out. Now, before I open this, I always joke about it in every video that I do with Jackery here. I guarantee you there's a box inside the box. They do a very good job with their shipping and packing. Their box engineers are amazing. Do you think I'm right? A box in a box. All right, well, the main thing I wanted to show you here as far as the difference. This one's got wheels, guys, and a pull handle. Check this out. They started doing that with the 2000 Pro. It makes a huge difference because these solar battery generators get to be a little bit heavy, and it makes it a whole lot easier to be able to wheel it around. Very easy. Let's see what comes in the handy little bag here. That's what I was thinking. We got a little DC charger right here and the AC charger that will run to your wall socket or your generator to be able to charge it. You can also hook solar up to this as well, which is what I will be doing out here. For the time being, I will be hooking up the Jackery Saga 200, I believe it is, to be able to get power to the unit. I'm not going to hook up any more solar than that to it right now, even though it can take a whole lot more solar than just the Saga 200 watt here. I'm only going to use this one for here because I'm not going to be using it that much to be able to charge the batteries, and it won't be on an everyday usage. So I'm thinking that this 200 right here should be able to keep the batteries topped off enough for me to be able to use out here until I get power. If it doesn't, I will add more in the future because it is capable of using a whole lot more solar than that. We'll get into that here just in a little while. All right, let's take a closer look at this thing. I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Like Serenity would say, ooh, so satisfying. All right, let's see what kind of plugs that we got right here. Okay, so we have 130 amp up here, 125 volt. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 AC 120 volt, 20 amps. Over here we got 2 USB 18 watt max, and below it we got USB-C 100 watt max, 2 USB-C ports there. Right here is your DC 12 volt 10 amp for this plug right here. I'm turning it around to the back. Right here is your inputs. You got a little AC input reset. Right here is where your AC 120 15 amp plug goes into. This one right here. And right here is your DC inputs for your solar or your carport. All right, let's get this thing powered on and see how much power it came with. And maybe we can hook some lights up and stuff. Power it on. Looks like it's got 29%. And you can see right here with the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi emblem, you can hook up to the Jackery app, which I use all the time with my other Jackery products, and it is very, very useful. But we're not going to use that today. We're going to go ahead and get some lights hooked up and go ahead and light it up a little bit in here. We'll start with this one. Haven't used this light in a while, so I don't even know if it works. But we're about to find out. Got it plugged in. Let's turn it on. Let there be light. But as you can see, it's already lit up the shop quite a bit more. Let's test it with some more. All right, so I've got the Craftsman light here hooked up. Go ahead and turn it on. All right, now we got both of them hooked up. Let's see what kind of wattage we're running now. All right, now we're pulling about 46 to 49 watts. That is absolutely nothing for the Jackery 3000 Pro. So we're gonna step it up a notch. I also went ahead and grabbed my grinder. Let's go ahead and crank that up and see where we're at. As y'all seen, that surge jumped it up to over 1,000 watts, and then it ran at about 600 watts with no problem. The lights didn't even flicker, guys, at all. This 3000 Pro is powerful. Let me tell you how powerful. Let's go over some of the stats. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go over a couple of the features with the Jackery 3000 Pro. Very, very impressive unit, guys. It has ultra fast charging. It can charge to 3 to 4 hours off solar, fully charged, which is lightning fast. It can also charge in 2.4 hours through AC charging, and up to 2.4 hours with the wall charger. Super fast. It's also cold friendly. It functions in temperatures down to negative 20 Celsius or 4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. It don't even get that cold here in Arkansas. It also has a silent, unique Canon cooling system. It also comes with a 3-year warranty, and you can also extend it by 2 years. So that's 5 years warranty, guys. All right, now let's talk about what you really want to know. How powerful is this thing and some of the specs of it? It has 324 watt hours. It has 2,000 cycles to 70% capacity. It's a 3,000 watt unit. I love the portable suitcase design. You also can use your smart app with it, like you've seen in my previous videos with Jackery. The app is also very handy. This unit alone is really all you need for off-grid living or for a blackout power. It can run your refrigerator at about 520 watts for 5 hours. TVs are around 60 watts, 35 hours. Just a regular light, kind of like what I'm doing here, like 5 watts, 220 hours, guys. Heaters, y'all know that they use a whole lot more heat. Well, they're about 1,800 watts, 2.2 hours. You get the cold off of you. You can also run your microwave for about 2.2 hours as well, but what are you going to microwave at 2.2 hours? That's a lot of microwaving. And we all know you like your mobile phones. It'll charge your mobile phones over 100 times. I believe you could put up to like 6 200 watt solar panels on this thing. That's 1,200 watts, guys. And it'll charge it in about 3 to 4 hours at that rate. Another cool thing that they have as well at Jackery with this 3000 Pro is you can get a transfer switch with it as well. So if you have power outages because of storms and stuff like that, and you're hooked up to the transfer switch, boom, ready to power. One thing that I've realized since using Jackery and partnering up with them, it really allows me to have worry-free power on demand when I need it. It is great for camping, off-grid living, blackouts, storms, when you lose your power, all of that. And it's extremely mobile, which makes it a whole lot better with the camping and the RV. I've even took mine on my boat before to charge up my batteries. And also with RV living, having that 30 amp plug, game changer. All right, now that we've went over some of the specs and what this thing can do, guys, I'm excited to get it hooked up here in the shop and get some light. As you can see, I've already turned off the lights. It's a whole lot darker in there. So we're gonna put it up on a shelf over there. I'm not gonna hook the solar up today because it's raining, but I do wanna go ahead and get some lights here in the shop so I can continue working and make a productive day out of this rainy day. Gotta love the wheels, convenient. All right, I'm gonna place it over here just because I already see a couple of plugs that's already in this area. Kind of curious to what they have plugged in. Looks like this one goes to the slide over here, but the light don't look too good. Let there be light, check it out. So we got that light hooked up. And the other one, I believe, runs to this light right here. There it is. Let there be light. So these two lights right here are not energy efficient. They're pulling 155 watts right now. They are definitely not LEDs. This Jackery is going to be the solution that I need for this shop right here until I can get power connected here on the new property. You can already see the shop is well lit up now, allowing me to be able to work at night, early in the morning, or on rainy days. All right, guys, I want to thank our sponsor today, Jackery. Once again, they have came through for me, supplying me with the power that I need to live this off-grid life, and they can also come through for you. Make sure that you check out the link in the description. They got all kinds of different solar generator batteries that will fit your needs. And there will also be a discount code where you can save a little bit of that jingle. I hope you are having a great week. Make sure that you do something nice for somebody. Take another step closer to your goals. But keep it real, guys. Keep it real.